Krishna. Yes, welcome, respected youngsters. Receive my salutations, gratitudes, congratulations, appreciations, wishes, and prayers. Delightful it is every day that we are together for around 1 hour 10 minutes in studying not one or two, but four or five things. A common sense thought, Bhagavad Gita, Valmiki Ramayanam, Katha Upanishad, Vedic chanting, and all of them. So it's really a fruitful thing. Whichever you are liking thing, only that and also you can listen later on. I am to doing it all because I won't get chance again and again to be with you. So the last one is learning the Kathopanishad chanting and seeing the superficial meaning. Before that, Valmiki Ramayanam, Rajaneethi Dharma. Before that, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, searching the Lord in the heart. That is over. Now Bhagavan takes up the topic of three Purushas. In them, one is real, other two are for the sake of play. That's a very essential topic. That is the title actually. Purushottama Yoga is to say that only. Before that, we'll have our Taittiriya Brahmanam chanting. Before that, our Sahanavatu. Before that, Sankalpa. सबसे पहले the common sense thought. Every day we are seeing something or the other. Today we'll have a little different because today is a very auspicious day. Beautiful, wonderful 12th May 2024. One everybody knows it is the International Mother's Day, the second Sunday of every May every year. So okay, that we have the seven Matrukas, we have to service or worship them. Who are the Sapta Matrukas or Shad Matrukas? One is the Jagan Mata. Second is Shruti Mata. Third is the Prakriti Mata. Fourth is the Bhumata. Fifth is Gomata. Sixth one is Swamata, your own mother. So Swamata, Gomata, Bhumata. तीन हो गए. Then Prakriti Mata, then Shruti Mata, then Jagan Mata. Six mothers we have to worship. Every day, Mother's Day, you can do it. But other important thing today is Sri Bhagavan Adi Shankara's Jayanti. Unfortunately, carried in the stupid, meaningless, useless history books of ours, Bewakufs, we are not given a chance to know about the hundreds and thousands of glorious avatars, rishis, munis who have blessed this earth. अनफॉर्चुनेट वी आर कि अबाउट भगवान आदिशंकर हमको बहुत कम ही पता है. सो टुडे श्री आदिशंकर जयंती. भगवान आदिशंकर आई विल टेल यू इन शॉर्ट is expression of Lord Shiva only. One. Second, 32 years only he was on the earth. In fact, only 16 years were his Ayurdhayam, but he had to do lots of work. Therefore, Bhagavan Vedavyasa blesses him by doubling his age. In the age of that 32 years only, जहाँ हमको नौकरी भी नहीं मिलता, you know how many things colossal he has achieved. The effect of it, result of it alone is what Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma, still alive today. At the time of his arrival, the Buddhism so much has spread totally. The Vedic Sanskriti Dharma was almost in its extinction. Though Buddha is our own avatar, but Buddhism is different from Buddha. Buddha followers are different from Buddha. Buddha is our own avatar. He is preached Paramatma Tattva. But the followers to apna rasta naapte na. So they slowly kept away from Vedic Samskriti and Shastras and Moksha Marga, etc. Started interpreting in their own way. And many others also. So Bhagavan Shankara at that time came onto the horizon, and then in that 32 years only, terrible, terrific, excellent, infinite work he has done, the result of which we are reaping today, that our Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma, is still alive. as it was Dakshinamurti Bhagavan, as it was Vedavyasa Bhagavan, as it was Dattatreya Bhagavan, Hayagriva, Adi Gurus, Mula Adi Gurus, Shankara Adi Shankara also has done great work. What are the works he has done? Is first, by the age of 8 years only, he has got this Swarupa Atmanubhuti. And hundreds of his stories are there in big, big books running into thousands of shlokas like Shankara Digvijay and all of that I am not quoting. But एज 8 में ही उनको आत्मज्ञान मुक्ति हो गया. ठीक है. Then by that time only it is said that he has written the Moksha Jnana commentary, Advaita Brahma commentary on entire Bhagavad Gita, which you are studying nowadays. I am not teaching you with Bhashya, sometime I will teach you. He has written Bhashya on the entire Brahma Sutras. He has written Bhashya on the 11 Upanishads. Big work it was. Then, same knowledge of the Vedas, while commenting which he had no personal choice or authority, because जो है वही comment करना है, to express his own experience as well as to guide you and I who are at the lower level. Along with writing those bhashyas, he has written hundreds of books. वेदांत वाले, भक्ति वाले, योग वाले भी, in simple language to guide us. In fact, today on May 12, 2024, evening 7:30, I am starting to study, teach all of us, study together, all the literature of Bhagavan Adi Shankara. It is in 22 volumes. Today I am starting. It may take 8 years, 10 years, I don't know. But I'll go on doing, right, starting from Advaita, some Anubhuti, first text, all his texts of hundreds in Vedanta, hundreds in Bhakti, Bhashyams, these I am going to do. हिंदी में करूंगा वो, कितने साल लगेंगे पता नहीं, प्रभु की इच्छा. So that colossal work he has done. Then what? He traveled length and breadth of India and taught this Sanatana Dharma Moksha Marga. While doing so, people misguided were there. Every one of them, he has explained to them how Adhyatmika Vedanta ultimate is the Moksha Hetu. 72 different branches of Hindu philosophy, Indian, non-Indian, were there, each thinking they are supreme. Tadvaita Vedanta supremacy he has established. In that Vada, so many things, the discussions, arguments, question answers, everything happened. Mind you, all of that is done before the age of 32 saal. Then he thought, ki, I have done the work, I have done the prachara, but only by God's grace that these things will sustain, people will be able to learn. Therefore, throughout the country he traveled and already existing temples, he did Prana Pratishtha, his Yoga Shakti and all, and many, many new temples also he established. That's why there is no temple in India, big ones, चारधाम का हो, ज्योतिर्लिंग का हो, अष्टादश शक्तिपीठ का हो, which Bhagavan Shankar has not visited and he has not established and he has not written the stotra. He has done all that. उस देवी का स्तोत्र भी लिखा, देवी देवता का पुनः प्रतिष्ठा कर दिया उन्होंने. Work number 3. First is himself liberated. Second, the commentary on Prasthanatraya. Third one, his own independent text is written. Fourth, he has established it throughout the country. Fifth, he established thousands of temples. Sixth one, he thought, I will go, but work has to continue. Then, he, with that idea, the sixth one, he created 11 types of sannyasas. 10 sannyasa, one is some other ashram. 11 types of sannyas. Dashanami sannyas. Like Saraswati, Vanam, Giri. These are all the names at the end of those sannyasis. So each one is different branch. He trained them this jnanam. Then that's not enough. A place has to be put and they have to be given a responsibility. Again, all over the country, 4 places he established the Jyotirmatas. The Jyotirmata, Joshimata in Badrinath, then Dwaraka Pita in the Gujarat mein, then is Orissa mein Puri, and then south mein the Shrungeri Sharada Pita. To each of them he gave, you study this particular Veda, these branches, and this is your Mahavakya, these are your rules and regulations to be followed belonging to this. And all of that is only to sustain the Sanatana Dharma, the Vedanta Moksha Shastras, and give chance to all beings to get liberated. है ना? And that work of Adi Shankara, which if we have to do, it will take thousands of years, he has achieved 32 years. And after him only, thousands and thousands of Mahatmas have again taken up for study of Shastra, giving commentary, talking in different languages, translating. But he is the base. And for me and my way of following, my gurus and all, हमारे लिए डायरेक्ट साक्षात आदि शंकर भगवान ही मूल पूज्य गुरु है. Before we have him, दक्षिणामूर्ति आदि शिव भगवान, ये सब है. Lord Krishna is a guru, Jagat Guru, everyone. But then the one who reinstated and who gave us the bhashya and all of that, and easily understood whole prakarana, talking what is said in the Shastra only, telling what Ramakrishna told. He has not told anything new. Only he gave us the commentaries, he wrote his independent text. So he becomes most aradhya, worship worthy for all of us. So his Jayanti is today. So you must see that Adi Shankara movie. You just start reading some of the texts. I taught you Bhajagovindam, it is of Adi Shankara Bhagavan. Like that 5-6 Bala Mukundashtakam I taught you. Lakshmi Sumakara. It is 15 of Adi Shankara Stotras I taught you in last almost 580 days. So that Adi Shankara Jayanti every year comes on this Panchami. Today is also. So we rededicate ourselves to him. We rededicate ourselves to the study of Shastra and Adhyatmic Sadhana. We rededicate ourselves to serve him. So only 2 minutes. I will chant a Ashtakam, a stotra on his name, asking him to take us into his refuge and bless us. Having done this, we'll enter into our daily schedule. So today, in the place of that 8 to 10 minutes of common sense thought, we have remembered Bhagavan Sri Adi Shankaracharya. Right? Om Adashri Totakashtakam. ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः. Remember Adi Shankara in the heart. Just listen this. विदिताखिलशास्त्रसुधा जलधे महितोपनिषत् कथितार्थनिधे हृदये कलये विमलं चरणं भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणं करुणावरुणालय पालय मां भवसागरदुःखविदूनहृदं रचयाखिलदर्शनतत्त्वविदं भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणं भवता जनता सुहिता भविता निजबोधविचारणचारुमते कलयेश्वर जीव विवेकविदं भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणं भव एव भवानिति मे नितरां समजायत चेतसि कौतुकिता मम वारय मोहमहाजलधिं भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणं सुकृते धिकृते बहुधा भवतो भविता समदर्शनलालसता अतिदीनमिमं परिपालय मां भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणं जगतीमवितुं कलिताकृतयो विचरन्ति महामहसच्चलतः अहिमांशुरिवात्र विभासि गुरो भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणं गुरुपुङ्गवपुङ्गवकेतनते समतामयतां नहि कोऽपि सुधीः शरणागतवत्सलतत्त्वनिधे भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणं विदितानमया विशदैककला न च किञ्चन काञ्चनमस्ति गुरो द्रुतमेव विधेहि कृपां सहजां भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणं भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणं भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणं ॐ श्री परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य श्री आद्य शंकराचार्य सद्गुरवे नमः. May Bhagavan Adi Shankara bless all of us with this liberation giving wisdom. Thank you for your patient listening, beta. Like that, how many gurus, how many yogis, Siddha Purushas, Jnanis, Bhaktas, Mahanubhava, Avataras, Rishis, Munis, इतने हैं हमारे सनातन. Read every one of their history and get inspired. Thousands and thousands and thousands of. Instead of teaching this glorious Sanatana Dharma, even in India, we are taught all negative things. All people of the Rakshasas portrayed as great people, and we were taught it. You know the reason? From the independence up to year 1990, tak, even beyond that. Every time the education ministers were the non-Hindus. Therefore, they introduced in history books only those, the Akbars and Babars and Dushta Rakshasas. You know, they have not told about our glorious bhaktas, Rishi Munis, Noatri, Bhrugu, Vasishta, Gautama, Kashyapa, Angirasta, Pulastya, Pulaha, Jamadagni, Romarshana, Shukadeva. How many glorious rishis we have? Prahlada, Narada, Parashara, Pundarika, Vyasa, Ambarisha, Shuka, Shaunaka, Bhishma, Dalbya, Rukma, Angada, Arjuna, Vibhishana. How many Mahabhaktas we had? कम है क्या वो? इतने सारे. Even latest. The Kabir Dasa, the Suradasa, the Tulasi Dasa, the Kalidasa, the Purandara Dasa. How many are there? Even recent times. The Arabindos, the Ramaharsis, the Ramakrishnas, the Vivekanandas. Even now they are there. And the avatars, Matsya Kurma, Varaha, Narasimhadi. We have the Sanat Kumara, the great rishis. Narada, Tumuradi, Mahabhaktas. And great Rajarshis, Rajarshis, Brahmarshis we had. Rajas becoming ऋषि, Brahmanas becoming महाज्ञानी ऋषिस. मैं तो तुमको 1% भी नहीं बोला उनका. उनका हिस्ट्री हम such ancient is our Hinduism. Such glorious is Sanatana Dharma. है ना? बाकी बच्चा लोग हैं. I say all this because they destroyed our religion. They destroyed our Sanatana Dharma. वो तो एंगर होता है थोड़ा अंदर से, दुख तो होता है. You continue your husband. Why do you destroy our own temples, our own universities, our own ashramas? Why you have burnt our texts? Why you have killed our own rishis and brahmana? दुष्ट. हम नहीं किया ना ऐसे. हम किसी का कोई हिस्ट्री में है हमारा कि we have done anything of them. इसलिए to defend our glorious thing, and they all are born from Hinduism only. Anyway, okay, today is Mother's Day. Adi Shankara Jayanti, both we remembered. Please serve your mother. So the all mothers, the Jaganmata, the Shruti Mata, the Prakriti Mata, the Gomata, the Bhumata, then your own Shruti Mata and your own Swamata. Serve karo unko. Right, now let us come to our things. Om Sankalpaha शुभे शोभने मुहूर्ते ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्य ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः आद्य शंकराद गुरुभ्यो नमः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोध श्रुतिस्मृति पुराणे इतिहासोक्त भगवत भागवत ऋषि गुरु देवता दर्शनानुग्रह प्राप्ति सनातन धर्म से वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृते सांप्रदायिक शास्त्राणां गुरु शिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरायाः पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोविध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्री राम मंदिरोत्सव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयानां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयागादि साधना सेवादीनां द्वारा विश्वे मोक्षधर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठया विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थं भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य ये बाह्याभ्यन्तरे शत्रवः तेषां सर्वेषां शाश्वतरूपेण समूलनिर्मूलनार्थं अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां युवानां संकल्पित सत्कर्म दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मभक्ति भगवद्भक्ति मातृभक्ति गुरुभक्ति शास्त्रभक्ति सत्संगभक्ति साधनाभक्ति सेवाभक्ति मातापितृभक्ति देशभक्ति धर्मभक्ति द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक कार्यक्रमाणां शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापनां मध्ये शांति मंत्रोच्चारणं तैत्तिरीय ब्राह्मण पारायणं श्रीमद् भगवद्गीता पंचदशोध्यायस्य पारायण अध्ययनं श्रीमद् वाल्मीकि रामायण अयोध्याकांड शततम कच्चित् सर्गस्य राजनीति धर्माणां पारायणम् अध्ययनं श्री कृष्णयजुर्वेदीय कठोपनिषदः अपि पंचमी वल्ली पारायणं स्वल्पार्थाविष्करण वयं सर्वे जन्मसाफल्यार्थं सनातनधर्मार्थं भारतवर्षार्थं विश्वकल्याणार्थं विश्वपुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थं मोक्षार्थं च करिष्यामहे। ॐ ॐ ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। तैत्तिरीय ब्राह्मणम् अष्टम प्रपाठक we started yesterday. ओम श्री 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 वेदमात्रे नमः। श्री कृष्णे यजुर्वेदीय तैत्तिरीयं ब्राह्मणं द्वितीयाष्टकम् अष्टम प्रपाठकः। अथ दशमन्त्रादारभ्य दशममन्त्रात् आरभ्य 8 minutes. ओम ते शुक्रासशुचयोरश्मिवन्तः सीदन्नादित्या अधिबर्हिषि प्रिये कामेन देवा सरथं दिवो नः आयान्तु यज्ञमुपनोजुषाणाः ते सूनभो अदितेः पीवसामिषं घृतं पिन्वत् प्रतिहर्यन्नृतेजाः प्रयज्ञियाय यजमानाय ये मुरे आदित्याः कामं पितुमन्तमस्मे आनः पुत्रा आदितेर्यान्तु यज्ञौ आदित्यास पतिभिर्देवयानैः अस्मे कामन्दाशुषे सन्नमन्तः पुरोडाशं घृतवन्तं जुषन्तां स्कभायतनिर्ऋतिगुं सेदतामतिं प्ररश्मिभिर्यतमाना अमृद्ध्राः आदित्याः काम प्रयतां वषट्कृतिं जुषध्वन्नो हव्यदातिं यजत्राः आदित्यान् काममवसे हुवेम ये भूतानि जनयन्तो विचिख्युः सीदन्तु पुत्रा अदितेरुपस्थं स्तीर्णं बर्हिर्हविरद्याय देवाः स्तीर्णं बर्हिः सीदता यज्ञे अस्मिन् ध्राजस्येधन्तो अमतिन्दुरेवाम् अस्मभ्यं पुत्रा अदितेः प्रयगंसत आदित्याः कामहविषोजुषाणाः अग्नेनय सुपधाराये अस्मान् विश्वानि देव वयुनानि विद्वान् युयोध्यस्मज्जुहुराणमेनः भूयिष्ठान्ते नम उक्तिं विधेम प्रवः शुक्राय भानवे भरध्वं हव्यं मतिञ्चाग्नये सुभूतं यो दैव्यानि मानुषा जनोगुंषे अंतर्विश्वानि विद्मना जिगाति अच्छागिरो मतयो देवयन्ते अग्निं यन्ति द्रविणं भिक्षमाणाः सुसन्धृशकं सुप्रतीकग्गस्वञ्चं हव्यवाहमरतिं मानुषाणाम् अग्ने त्वमस्मद्युयोध्यमीवाः अनग्नित्रा अभ्यमन्तकृष्टेः पुनरस्मभ्यगं सुविताय देवा क्षां विश्वेभिरजरेभिर्यजत्र अग्ने त्वं पारयानव्यो अस्मान् स्वस्तिभिरति दुर्गाणि विश्वा पूश्च पृथ्वी बहुलान उर्वे भवातोकायतनया यशयोः प्रकारवो मनना वच्यमानाः देवद्रीचीन्नयथ देवयन्तः दक्षिणावाड्वाजिनी प्राच्येति हविर्भरन्त्यग्नये घृताची इन्द्रन्नरो युजेरथं जगृह्णाते दक्षिणमिन्द्र हस्तम् वसूयवो वसुपते वसूनां विद्माहि त्वा गोपतिगं शूरगोनाम् अस्मभ्यं चित्रं वृषणगं रयिन्धाः तवेदं विश्वमवितः पशव्यं यत्पश्यसि चक्षसा सूर्यस्य गवामसि गोपतिरेक इन्द्र भक्षेमहि ते प्रयतस्य वस्व स्वः समिन्द्रनो मनसा नेषि गोभिः सगं सूर्यभिर्मघवन् सग्गस्व स्वस्त्या संब्रह्मणा देवकृतं यदस्ति सन्देवानागं सुमत्या यज्ञियानाम् अराच्छत्रुमपवादस्व दूरम् उग्रोय शम्भः पुरुहूतते तेन अस्मे देहि युवमद् गोमदिन्द्र कृधीधिय जरित्रे वाजरत्नाम् आवेदसगं सहिषुचिः बृहस्पति प्रथमं जायमानः महोज्योतिष परमे व्योमन् सप्तस्यस्तु विजातो रवेण विसप्तरश्मिरथमत्तमागंसे बृहस्पतिः समजयद्वसोनि महोव्रजा महोव्रजान् गोमतो देव एषः अपस्सिशासन् सुवरप्रतीतः प्रतीतः बृहस्पतिर्हन्त्यमित्रमर्कैः बृहस्पते पर्येवा पित्रे आनो दिवः पावीरवी इमा जुह्वानायस्ते स्तनः सरस्वत्यविनो नेषि यगं शुष्मेभिर्भिसखा इवारुजद सानुगिरीणान्तविषेभिरूर्मिभिः पारावदग्निमवसे सुवृक्तिभिः सरस्वतीमा विवासे मथीतिभिः देवयानैर्देवा सुपूतं यजत्र हस्तमस्ति तमाग सूर्मिर्भिर्द्वे च Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Done. Thank you. Now Bhagavad Gita, 15th shloka, 5 days we studied. Today we will do the 16th and 17th also. The topic under discussion is, after telling us the whole sequence of how to do Tatpada Shodhanam, how to do Tatpada Parimarganam Adi Purusha. First, in the form of Upasana, it was told. Thereafter, it was told in the form of Dhyana. In the Dhyana, in one shloka only, 9 techniques were given. Now, Bhagavan shifts our attention to the another way of looking at Tat Purusha or Adya Purusha or Parama Atma or the reality or the supreme substratum or that one without second from whom the entire world has come, or the one who is permeating everything, or the one who is actual reality on whom the whole world is superimposed. In whatever the way you say, to find him, Bhagavan is giving us another technique or way of analysis from the 16th mantra onwards. Clear? So one of the days I will again summarize to you from shloka 1 onwards, maybe at the end of the whole chapter, taking one day. So be tuned by coming regularly, at least 2, 3, 4% also you understand. I tell you, you have made a very, very good beginning. Certainly nobody at the age of 3 years become the IS officer or bigger, what do you say, the engineer or doctor. 2 class, 3 class में स्कूल में उनको ABCD सिखाते, but continuously when he studies, he becomes those professionals. So to spiritual professionalism, spiritual ultimate knowledge, if you want to have, we have to also spend time and struggle it. Not spending time just like that, but उसमें दिमाग मेहनत करना पड़ता है, for which through these classes from last 1 year, we have made a beginning. This should only to give you the taste of our Sanatana Dharma one side, spiritual life's glory other side. Then once you finish your all outer worldly obligations and goals, maybe by the age of 45, 50, 55 let us say, or even 58, shuru karo from the scratch, understanding where to start the spiritual study wala journey, spiritual sadhana wala journey. There are shastras, there are gurus to teach you. Bhagavad Gita is enough for that matter. Okay? So let us do those 2 shlokas chanting today and let us see the meaning. उससे पहले 15th श्लोक में एक बार पढ़ेंगे. 15th एक बार, 16th 2 बार, 17th 4 बार. Spend time. ओम श्री कृष्ण शरणम मम, श्री गीता शरणम मम, श्री व्यासा शरणम मम, श्री सद्गुरु शरणम मम, श्री कृष्ण शरणम मम, शरणम मम, शरणम मम. ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ पंचदशोऽध्यायः पुरुषोत्तम योगः षोडश सप्तदशौ श्लोकौ श्रीभगवानुवाच. 15th once, 16th twice, 17th 4 times. ओम सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्तः स्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यः वेदान्तकृत् वेदविदेव चाहम् 16 द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते 17th one उत्तमः पुरुषस्त्वन्यः उत्तमः पुरुषस्त्वन्यः उत्तमः पुरुषस्त्वन्यः उत्तमः पुरुषस्त्वन्यः परमात्मेत्युदाहृतः 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 यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य बिभर्त्यव्यय ईश्वरः बिभर्त्यव्यय ईश्वरः बिभर्त्यव्यय ईश्वरः बिभर्ति अव्यय ईश्वरः टुगेदर ट्वाइस श्री भगवानुवाच उत्तमः पुरुषस्त्वन्यः परमात्मेत्युदाहृतः यो लोकत्रयमावेश्य बिभर्त्यव्यय ईश्वरः अगेन श्री भगवानुवाच उत्तमः पुरुषस्त्वन्यः परमात्मेत्युदाहृतः यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य बिभर्त्यव्यय ईश्वरः. So the two possibilities of life are one is do good bad and get into the samsara vruksha upper and lower branches. One way of living. Second way of living is discovering the Paramatma as our own self, getting permanent moksha, getting infinite bliss and beatitude, freeing from all bondages, limitations. If you have chosen that path of samsara, continue. But you have chosen this spiritual path, then first is asanga shastrena usko kato. Then through nirmana moha nita sanga dosha, purify your heart. Then aim at do sadhanas to recognize the tatpada paramatma. Okay, after cutting asunder samsara vruksha, after purifying the heart with nirmana moha, understand that the second path of recognizing paramatma is called as tatpada parimarganam or adi purusha prapatti. The meaning of that is the substratum of the whole universe discovered as our own self. Okay, for that the two paths are upasana, second is dhyana. In the upasana, what is done? There is no God at all. From that position, there is God. To that position we come. And to next position, that God is there. Be attentive. As the basic main thing in everything. That basic main thing in the outer technical grosser language called as dharma. In the subtler language, it's called as atma. Okay, like example, you take Surya. What is the dharma of the Surya? Is it not Tejaha, the light, the Prakasha? Why? Because you can't imagine a dark Surya. ब्लैक सूर्य हो ही नहीं सकता. सूर्य का अर्थ ही द प्रकाश हो गया. Therefore, Surya has become dharmi and the Prakash has become his dharma. In that Rupa, Bhagavan is there. Or what is that because of which Surya is there, without which is not there? Again, it is called Prakasha, and that which is there, because of which we are there or anything there, without which that thing is not there, is called as Atma also. Therefore, the Tejaha or Prakasha is the Atma, Teja or Prakasha is the Dharma of the Surya. Therefore, as the Dharma or Atma of the Surya, which is called as Tejas, who is there? That Paramatma only. So, this is how we are slowly seeing Paramatma, accepting his presence. So, in that way, Surya Teja, Chandra Teja, Agni Teja. Then the Ojas in the Prithvi, because of which is intact. So to the Somarasa in the Oshadhi, in the eatables. Up to this, we are doing upasana of the presence of God there. On the authority of Krishna himself is telling us, na? There is no other way. Only Shastra and Sadguru words alone are authority for us right now. If you ask ऐसा कैसा हो सकता है, मैं नहीं बिलीव करता हूँ, नमस्कार आपको, ये क्लास आपके लिए नहीं. ये चीजें दिखा नहीं सकते. विथ बिलीफ जब साधना करोगे अनुभव में आते हैं वो. Isn't it? Till Anubhava comes, you have to listen only to the Guru. If you say, no, show me God, then I will believe. It is in spirituality, believe the God, the Lord will be shown. You show me the God, then I will try to do sadhana to reach Him. ऐसा नहीं होता है. You do sadhana, you will reach Him. He will not be shown otherwise. In that way, up to the stomach in the form of Vaishwanara, Bhagavan's upasana is done. So, the one who is digesting and doing all physiological functions with the four airs himself as जठराग्नि और वैश्वानराग्नि भगवान ही है. तो भगवान सूर्य से लेकर अभी हमारे पेट तक आ गए. मतलब ये हर जगह पे हम भगवान को देखना शुरू किया. Remember, these are all having connection with our life. Surya Teja is not there, life itself is not there. Then चंद्रमास औषधि नहीं है तो ये खाना पीने की चीजें नहीं बनते हैं, है कि नहीं? ओजस नहीं है तो भूमि cannot give us खाना पीना. And in our stomach, if Vaishnava Agni is not there, then the eaten variety of foods can never get be digested, and it is made into different the physical aspects of the body and the energies for the senses, body, mind. ये सारा अग्नि रूप में ऐश्वर्य रूप में भगवान नहीं है तो नहीं हो सकता. बट वो भगवान करेंगे अंदर अग्नि रूप में जब खाना आएगा. तो खाना हमारे पेट में आएगा जब उगता है तो जमीन में. एंड इन दैट खाना ऑल दीज औषधि गुणास. If it is not there, that is not there. And the पृथ्वी में ही ये जो फसल उगता है. And with Chandrama only, in them the taste, everything comes. And without Surya, there is no life at all. इन दिस में हमारे जीवन के हेतु जो अग्नि है, जो औषधि है, जो भूमि है, चंद्र है और सूर्य. इन ऑल दोस फॉर्म्स भगवान इज देयर. भगवान ओनली इज देयर. दैट इज कॉल्ड दिस श्रद्धा से, भक्ति से हमें उपासना करना. Upasana means seeing in some small thing the God so much that in that small thing the God is seen later on. So that's how a small shalagrama of Vishnu or linga of Bhagavan Shiva or spatik of Surya or Mata Rani. Today's Mother's Day also international. So we do go on upasana. Then from that stone Vishnu will come. From that linga Shiva will come to bless us. Because Lord is everywhere there, and with that bhavana bhakti, you have invoked and He gets presented for you. He comes there to give darshan. And what was all that done for years together? Called as upasana. इसमें भगवान है, भगवान प्रकट होंगे, मैं उनको है करके डेली पूजा कर रहा हूँ. तो रियली भगवान विल एक्सप्रेस, इज ऑलरेडी देयर, नाउ विल एक्सप्रेस इन द लिविंग फॉर्म टू ब्लेस अस. दिस कॉल्ड upasana. Now, in that upasana, say having developed our faith in the presence of God, now the dhyanam is start in the 15th shloka to discover that God. To discover the God in that place where He is available. And to discover that God in that available place as He has to be discovered. Therefore, the place of discovery is the heart, and the way of discovering Him is the pure existence conscious self. That existence conscious self is called as aham hrudi aham sannivishta, and the place of availability is called hridayam. तो सर्वस्य अहम हृदय सन्निविष्ट. सबके हृदय में मैं अहम के रूप में शाश्वत रूप में हूँ. That who is existence and consciousness. Aham means in the form of me, and in the hridaya Bhagavan is there. So I told you at that time, anything which is coming and going that you drop, then you reach to what is Sannivishta. Everything which is experienced as not self you drop, you reach to the Aham. We told you all that. That was the first three things for meditation. Second three were Mattaha Smritihi Jnanam. So focus on Him from whom the memory, Jnana and forgetfulness are coming and going. Then you will reach to Him as your own self again as Satchidananda. Third one was वेदैश्च सर्वय हमेव वेद्यः वेदांत कृत वेदवित्. ये भी उपासना है, थोड़ा ज्यादा गंभीर है. Yet I have explained to you exhaustively even that. So with this, the 15th mantra tak upasana and dhyana is done for tatpada parimarganam, for reaching to the Adi Purusha. And the theory kya hai? That Adi Purusha alone is real. On him this whole world is projected because he is not seen as he is. Now, keeping away all this world, we are searching out to him. And through this searching, when we reach him and look back, everything is he. Like one wave, when it goes into its own original nature and discovers water, it knows that it is water, and that water which is therein, all waves, ripples, bubbles, rivers, oceans, etc. In the same way, when I discover my Satchidananda Chaitanya Atma Swarupa in me, surprisingly what I see is in and through all Rupanama, the same me is there. Same reality is there. Same truth is there. Same Satchidananda Paramatma there. Then it is because there is nothing other than me. All fears, anxieties, fightings, attachments, aversions, इन सबको मिलकर संसार कहते हैं वो चला जाता है. That's called moksha. Listen it 10-20 times. Slowly it will enter into you. Clear? What I tell from what my understanding and what you grasp. There will be 10-story difference. Okay. You come to that level, then you will grasp what is said. Clear? अब देखो सर्वस्य चाहम हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्तः स्मृति ज्ञानम अपोहनं च वेदैः सर्वयहमेव वेद्यः वेदांतकृत वेद विदेव चाहम हो गया. Now Bhagavan, having finished it, is taking up new topic, new way of thinking, new line of thinking. For again reaching Tatpada only, for reaching that Adi Purusha only, for reaching that Mula Karana, the substratum, on whom the whole world is projected by his own Shakti. Whole world is projected, Bhagavan alone is reality. And on the wood you project the table, chair, and other stools and windows and doors. So all of them are projected on the substratum, the wood. All the tumblers, plates, spoons, forks, and ladles, all of them are projected on the steel. Steel is reality. Steel is permeating in all of those steel bartan. You understood few examples like that? Hundreds of examples in the world you see. Same way, on that Paramatma only, all these are projected. We have to see that Paramatma. Now, another technique is what? Bhagavan is talking about three Purushas. Means, Purusha only is expressing as these three. Yet, among these three, the third Purusha is the one, the real reality. Him we have to identify. Other two also are his own expressions. Yet, they are only at the lower level. This is what is shloka number 17. 16 हो गया नहीं 16 और 17. ठीक है. नाउ लेट अस सी द 16 श्लोक का मीनिंग टुडे. इतना ही, कल 17 का करेंगे. ध्यान से सुनना. 16 श्लोक इज द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते. Here there are two Purushas. Loke dvau imau Purushau. In this Loka, there are two Purushas. Means what? Purusha alone is expressing as those two. Or even if you can't see Purusha in them, he is there as substratum behind them. This is what little crucial, subtler point to be heard, understood in this particular context, in this particular discussion. Two Purushas are there. Dvau imau Purushau loke. These are the two Purushas in the world. Two Purushas are there in the world. In fact, three. The third one will be told in the later shloka. He is the absolute truth. If you reach him, he alone is there, other two are not there. इसलिए उसको थोड़ा अलग करके रखा. उससे पहले कहा लोके, राइट नाउ इन योर परसीव्ड वर्ल्ड, दो पुरुषौ. Two people are there. Two Purushas are there. Thou imau Purusha Loke. First one, two Purushas are there. Can you tell the name of them, sir? Ksharascha, Aksharacha, Evacha. Akshara Evacha. The Kshara Purusha and Akshara Purusha. Kshara Purusha and Akshara Purusha. Kshara Purusha, Akshara Purusha. From that word only you can understand. Kshara Purusha means the one slowly decays and disappears. Akshara Purusha means the one who never decays or disappears. He is there for long time. Okay. So Dvavimau Purusha Loke. These are the two Purushas in the Loka. Their names are Kshara and Akshara. Ambataya. What is Akshara? What is that Akshara? Not putting us in any dilemma or doubt or confusion. Second line में भगवान खुद ही कह रहे हैं in that श्लोका number 16. What is that? क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि. क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि. सर्वाणि भूतानि मतलब all Panchamahabhutas. With the Panchamahabhutas, whatever the limited Sukshma and Sthula name and form are made, all of them are Sarvani Bhutani. They are all Kshara. Why? When they are continuously changing and perishing. Sarvani Bhutani, Ksharaha. All beings of names and forms. That's called Sarvani Bhutani. Okay. All the Sarvani Bhutani in general are said to be four types. Chara, Achara, Jada, Chetana. ओके. चरा अचरा जड़ चेतन उसको भी तुम ऐसा कर सकते हो. टेक फ्रॉम चेतन. चेतन में चर भी है अचर भी है. मोबाइल इमोबाइल. इन चेतना व्हाट इज मोबाइल? बर्ड्स एनिमल्स ह्यूमन बीइंग्स. एंड इन चेतना व्हाट इज इमोबाइल? द ट्रीज. जड़ में मोबाइल क्या है? द रिवर्स एंड द विंड्स. दे आर जड़ा बट द मोबाइल. एंड जड़ में इमोबाइल क्या है? द माउंटेन्स एंड ऑल ऑफ देम. Okay na? So Jada, Chetana, Chara, Achara, entire these four are called as Bhutani. And all of them are Kshara Purusha. Ksharaha Sarvani Bhutani. Why Kshara? Because they slowly disappear. Mind you, where do they disappear? From where they have come. Where they have come from the cause. And that cause of all this is called as Akshara Purusha. And that Akshara Purusha is as he is there. Okay, from him all these come and go back into him. He is called as Karana, like gold. Gold is the Akshara Purusha, the Karana. From him, the Akshara Bhutani, all the ornaments come. They go back into him. That gold never changes to silver or bronze when you make some ornaments on it. It is as it is, na? That is called as Kutastaha, Kutava Tishtati. It remains as it is. Okay, but what is projected on it, these things change. Like the wood remains as it is, the tables or the chairs or the doors or the windows, you project on them, they change from one to the other. But the wood remains. Wood is there. हमेशा wood. मतलब वो परमानेंट नहीं है अल्टीमेटली, बट एग्जाम्पल के वास्ते. When the steel is made into tumbler or spoon or ladle, the steel is steel only. That is called Akshara Purusha, Kutastha Purusha. And he is the cause for all these utensils, which are Kshara Purusha. Think 3-4 times, you get an idea. So, Dvau imau Purusha loke Kshara Ksharascha Aksharevacha Kshara Sarvani Bhutani Kutastha Akshara Uchyate. Little more simple way बताए. So, the three things, Stula, Sukshma and Karana. Okay. Stula and Sukshma are Kshara, Karana is Akshara. बस इतना समझ लो. And why they are called as Purusha? Because for them the substratum is same Sachidananda Paramatma Purusha only. That's why they are called a Purusha. Now the Paramatma is other than these two. Like Nachiketa asked, na, Anyatra dharmat, anyatra asmat, adharmat, anyatra asmat, kruta krutat, anyatra bhutacha avyacha. So this is all. Akshara Purusha is effect, Akshara Purusha is cause. Okay. Now there is third one who is called as Paramatma, who is beyond the cause and effect. On whom both the cause, the Akshara Purusha, Kutastha Purusha, effect, the Akshara Purusha, Bhutatmaka Purusha, both of them are projected only. He is the actual reality. That is called as Uttama Purusha or Purna Purusha, or this chapter's name is on his name, Purushottama. सो द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते. Is what is Paramatma? Uttama Purusha tu anya Paramatma iti udahratah. यह लोकत्रयमावेश्य विवर्तवेश्वरः. तो आई नीड टू एक्सप्लेन टू यू फॉर 3-4 days, 10-10 minutes. तो कल हम शुरू करेंगे उसको. सो every shloka in that every topic, little little करके I am developing it. So that too much thing at one day given, you may become heavy. क्लियर? इतना काफी. कंटिन्यू करो, इसको याद रखो. तो कल थोड़ा इसको रिपीट भी कराऊंगा. देन द फर्दर थिंग आल्सो वी डिस्कस. We'll stop it there today. Let's take a Ramayana. Om आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं. श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनाम वरानने. ओम श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद्वाल्मीकि रामायणम् अयोध्याकाण्डं शततमः सर्गः. कच्चित् सर्गः श्रीरामचंद्र कृत Rajaniti Dharma Upadeshaha. Friends, yesterday we have seen the two shlokas, 32-33, which are having same line of thinking. 34 also same. We will continue that today. 2 minutes में ही खत्म कर देते. So what was said in 31, no, 32? कि बलवन्तश्च कच्चित् ते मुख्याः युद्धविशारदाः दुष्टापदाना विक्रान्ताः त्वया सत्कृत्यमानिताः. So ते मुख्याः, your main mantris, are they बलवन्तः, powerful? Mantri means the army में जो positioned people, the chiefs in the army, brigadiers, colonels, majors, आज के language में generals, lieutenant generals, in all the army. If you go to the navy, the admirals, vice admirals, etc. Then army में air force में air chief marshal and all of that होते हैं. नेवी में captains वगैरह होते हैं, naval chief. So they are all called mukhyaha. Those mukhyas, do they have these things? Have you ensured or not? First, balavantaha, full of strength. Second, yuddha visharadaha, perfect expert in every of the warfare. Dushta apadanaha, you have tested them and trained them and made them perfect and updating. Fourth, vikrantaha, we have INS Vikranta. I think dismantled here recently. So they are Vikrantaha. A step more only they put effort, not less. Then Tvaya Manitaha, Tvaya Satkrutyaha. That such people you are continuously respecting them and rewarding them and sustaining their love for the country, for Praja, for you, sustaining the inspiration in them. This was about all. Then continuation of that was in the 32nd shloka yesterday. 33rd वाला कच्चित् बलस्य भक्तं च वेतनं च यथोचितं संप्राप्त कालं दातव्यं ददासि न विलंबसे. So balasya means your own strength of all these army, air force, navy and many other whoever are serving you, they are all called as balasya. उनका भक्तम, the incentives, the bonuses, other whatever the perks you have to give, Them Vetanam, the regular monthly salary. Yathochitam, as per their ranks, as per their performances, samprapta kalam, at right time, datavyam should be given. Dadasi, are you giving it or not? Navilambase, hope you are not delaying. How much the Raja has to be alert. He'll have to make the committee. इसलिए पूरे गांव में वो जो अकाउंट्स डिपार्टमेंट्स होते हैं, पेंशन डिपार्टमेंट होते हैं, they will see about the salaries or the pensions and the bonuses of the whole employees. पेंशन वाले थोड़ा काम नहीं करते, टेंशन देते रहते हैं, महीने महीने सालों साल वो फाइल को आगे भेजते नहीं. They get this pension department lot of curses from all old people, retired people. बिकॉज करते ही नहीं काम. अरे फटाफट फाइल आगे करो ना, सैंक्शन करो. वो बूढ़ा वो बैठा खड़ा है, बेचारा दे ही नहीं रहे. दिस पेंशन डिपार्टमेंट लोग ना थोड़ा उनको सतर्क हो. दे हैव टू वर्क फास्ट. Because old days, how can they stand in the sunlight and all, go to 100 places for all documents, proofs and all. That complication को कम करना चाहिए. Years together, 20 years हो गया पेंशन नहीं मिल रहा, 10 साल हो गए, कैसा होगा वो? फटाफट सॉर्ट आउट करो ना. Lakhs and lakhs people they suffer. दुख, उनका दुख देखकर दूसरा, they don't have any other sources. Husband died. अब गीता वाइफ को पेंशन दे, हम केस आगे बढ़ता नहीं. 3 साल वो इधर उधर बर्तन मांज के ये करके जी रहे हो. What happened? Your husband died 2 years. Did you get pension? अभी नहीं मिला. तो फिर कितने, अबे 100 बार गया हूँ. आई नो कल आओ परसों आओ करते हैं वो लोग. मेरे को तो रोना आता है ऐसे देखकर. अब करे क्या? These people have to be पेंशन डिपार्टमेंट. टेंशन डिपार्टमेंट है. वर्क थोड़ा, इफ यू आर देयर इन दैट डिपार्टमेंट, क्विकली सैंक्शन करो पेंशंस एंड लोन्स, बिकॉज उनका जीवन उसी पे है. So they are there in all offices. I am telling you, working or not working, for this purpose only. What? The bhaktam, the non-salary other amounts, vetanam, the main salary, yatha praptam, samprapta kalam, then vilamba, na vilamba se, datavyam dadasi. To be given, are you giving at right time without any delay? That's the most important thing Raja should ensure. Now, if you don't give them on time, if you don't sufficiently give them as they deserve, then the disappointment in them comes. Then they start revolting. Please remember, there is another category also of people. उनको जितना भी दे दो, आगे में और बोनस चाहिए और सैलरी चाहिए, then they demand. उनको तो निकाल ही दो नौकरी से. हमारी मांगे पूरी करो, हमारा तनख्वाह बढ़ाओ. You know, they should also understand what are the profits, what is the monetary situation, and then what they are getting, they should be satisfied. राजा को भी ज्यादा से ज्यादा देना चाहिए, प्रजा को भी अर्ध वर्कर जितना मिला उससे खुश होना चाहिए. अगर रियली उनको लग रहा है कम मिल रहा है, they can put applications and do dharna. But it's very sensitive issue. किससे भड़काने के कारण, टू ट्रबल द गवर्नमेंट और ऑल डूइंग द हड़ताल. ये जो हर 3 महीने में एक बार है नॉर्थ इंडिया में, जब भी खाना हजम करना है, दे डू ऑल दी फार्मर्स एवरीबडी कोई ना कोई हड़ताल करते रहते. इन द स्ट्रगल फॉर टॉकिंग टू दोज सूडो पीपल, द जेन्युइन पीपल हु डिजर्व, उनको टाइम नहीं मिलता गवर्नमेंट को उनके बारे में डिस्कस करने को. लाइक इन द कोर्ट्स, the meaningless courts cases which can be sorted out at home easily, under the weight and load of those thousands of cases, main cases get go on postponed of the ordinary people. अभी वीवीआईपी तो चलता रहता है, कितने ऑर्डिनरी लोगों के कभी कभी कोर्ट केस में ना बंदा मर भी जाता है. वो केस में 40 साल पहले डाला, इज डाइड, अभी तक वो तशवा ही नहीं हुआ, उसका क्लियर ही नहीं हुआ, किसको क्या देना. You have to sort out, you have to make day in and day out work. तो यहाँ कह रहे हैं वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, संप्राप्त कालम दातव्यम ददासी दे रहे हो ना, न विलंब से, लेट नहीं कर रहे हो ना, अगर लेट किया तो या नहीं दिया तो या कम दिया तो दे विल रिवोल्ट. If they revolt, then plenty in every place you will suffer only as a Raja. You will suffer, the Raja will suffer. That will be told by Lord in the next shloka 34. We are chanting that today. Kalatikramana bhakta vetanayor bhrutaha bhartuh kupyanti dushyanti saha anartah sumahan smrutaha. Today I'll tell you the literal meaning. एक आध मिनट बताना, कल इसको कल भी टच करेंगे. He says, Bhrutaha means all your people working in your government or anywhere they are workers, kahin bhi ho. They can be your own servants at home, they can be the watchmen, etc. They can be the people who do the ironing for you or the grocery shop wala ho, yeah, anyone whom you are getting work from, whom you have to give the money. For the total government level में all the government officials and all and other industries level में उनके अंदर के workers, ये point सबके लिए लागू है. For all of them he says भृताः, those people who are serving you, कि काला अतिक्रमणा चैवा, if जो टाइम में सैलरी और देना है नहीं दिया, डिले हो गया मानो, किसमें, भक्त वेतन हो, गिविंग देम इंसेंटिव्स, गिविंग देम सैलरी, उसमें काला अतिक्रमण हो गया मानो, या कम दिए मानो, या बहुत घुमाए फसाए मानो, then what happens? Those all people, Bhartuhu Kupyanti. Bhartu means the Raja. Bhartu means the owner, proprietor. Kupyanti, they start becoming angry towards them. Dushyanti, they start hating them. Saha, when they become angry and hateful, Saha Anartha Sumahan Smrtaha. The amount of the Anartha, the untoward things, the losses you incur are so many that cannot be put in any number. How many of the anarthas happen, hey Raja, they cannot be listed out. अब देखो 3 बातें मैं बता देता हूँ, समरी के रूप में. 1, they start creating agitations. Second, they stop working. Third, they work insincerely, insufficiently. Fourth is very dangerous. In that work, they may do any gadbad, because of which तुम्हारा टोटल नुकसान हो जाएगा. और पांचवा यहाँ तक भी हो सकता है, if they go beyond that saturation point, they will even eliminate you. See what happened in Sri Lanka 2 years back, 1.5 year back. भाग गए पूरे प्रेसिडेंट वगैरह दूसरे देश, इतने पैसे खा खा के दुष्ट लोग. Our country is great to have such great prime minister and all. 10 साल में एक छोटा सा घोटाला भी नहीं, सवाल ही नहीं उठता. अब दूसरों का देखो, the other parties, the opposition party, how many ghotalas, conspiracies, selling the country only, the secrets of nation, no Desha Bhakti, no ability to think as to how to bring up the country in all aspects. बच्चे लोग हैं वो लोग, उनको आता नहीं. दे दोगे उनके हाथ में, सत्यानाश हो जाएगा देश. Tomorrow is the 4th phase of elections. Please properly vote करो. आंध्रा में, तेलंगाना में टोटल है कल, बाकी जगह पे 93 और 4 MP seats. So Bhartu Kupyanti Dushyanti. With that Saha Anartha Sumahan Smutaha. अब पॉइजन का मिला के देंगे खाने में, मर जाओगे तुम. Anything they will do once they are dissatisfied or once they are angry. That is why how many anarthas come cannot be listed out. इसलिए सुमहान भगवान ने कह के छोड़ दिया. स अनर्थः सुमहान स्मृतः. I give you an idea. Therefore, always you have to put your workers in good position by giving them the salaries sufficiently and timely, and also the promotions and all. नहीं तो करेंगे काम, नहीं करेंगे, मैं नहीं करूँ, अब करो क्या. Then the lockout हो जाता है companies का. Then for months together productivity stops. Then the whole country will suffer. Therefore, pay salaries properly. Okay, it's applicable to everyone, right from the government, wherever who are getting the work. Is it not required for a Raja to know? राजनीति धर्म में ही सब है. उससे पहले who should be the सेनापति, उससे पहले who should be the मंत्री, मुख्यमंत्री. Everything भगवान is explaining here. We are only the halfway through. 34 shlokas we have seen, 40 more we have to see. So you think every topic is covered. That's why I said very important thing. इतना एलाबोरेट नहीं बताएं, एलाबोरेट क्या 10 मिनट बोल रहा हूँ मैं, तो पूरा डिटेल भी पता नहीं चलता. Taking care of all the aspects is the one, is the way by which the kingdom is so beautiful. Thank you. कल बाकी देख लो भैया. अब कठोपनिषद के 2 मंत्र सीखना. Yeah, yesterday we have seen up to 5 mantras. Today we will see 2 mantras only, keeping the time in mind. Om Atash, इसमें meaning क्या है? You ask the main first question, I am telling you. What happens after death? Before that, while living only, when you discover the परमात्मा in you, you are liberated. वो तो पहले मैंने बताया. वो नहीं किया जिसने साधना, he is not recognized the self, he is still as an individual, identified with upadhi as jiva. Then what will happen? He will die and leave this body. Depending on his punya papa he has done, he will go to different lives. That can be a devata sharira, that can be a gandharva yaksha life world. He can be again back to the human life. He can be in the rakshasas life. He can be in the naraka. He can be in the pashu pakshi yoni. He can even become a tree also. Depending on what he has done, he will be sent there. That is the meaning of next shloka. Okay. Then next one, दोनों में वही है. पहले श्लोक में कहते हैं बेटा तुमने पूछा, बता रहा हूँ जो साधना किया तो मुक्त हो जाएगा, नहीं किया तो वो मरकर क्या होगा उसका मैं बता रहा हूँ. क्या होगा उसका? You will get different bodies and lives. Like you and I are here in this body. We were there in the earlier life also. We have not discovered the self. And we have done variety of good and bad or papa punya. The result of that is this. That in this country, at this time, to these parents, with this body, with brothers, sisters, with these surroundings, we are born. And now study the Upanishad, realize yourself, no janma varna, you are liberated. Which was taught so far. The Jnana Marga. Nahi hai, again you are doing Papa Punya, again we will die, again somewhere we will be born. You know, which country we are born, which being we will be born, depends on what we are. उसका भी idea है. When you are very cruel, killing, ऐसा nature है, we will be born as the lions and tigers and all. पता चलता है. थोड़ा good qualities are there, born as human beings. Lazy fellow, it's a buffalo. You can see all the living beings. You can see how their lakshanas, and if whatever lakshanas we are matching with, that birth we get. एक idea. सबका खून पी चूस के पी रहे हो तो बच्चर बनोगे. पूरा पॉइजन है तुम्हारे अंदर, सांप बनोगे. तो सांप में पॉइजन ही होता है. An idea. These are all given to us in Garuda Purana, Bhavishya Purana, ityadi. So these are the two meanings, two shlokas. Om Sri Krishna Yajurveda Antargata Katha Upanishad Panchami Valli Shat Saptama Mantraha. Mantrau. Chanting Hantata idam bravakshyami, Hantata idam bravakshyami, Hantata idam bravakshyami, Hantata idam bravakshyami, Guhyam Brahma Sanatanam, Guhyam Brahma Sanatanam, Guhyam Brahma Sanatanam, Guhyam Brahma Sanatanam, Yatha Chamaranam Prapya, Yatha Chamaranam Prapya, Yatha Chamaranam Prapya, Yatha Chamaranam Prapya, Atma Bhavati Gautama, Atma Bhavati Gautama, Atma Bhavati Gautama, Atma Bhavati Gautama. Together, Antata idam pravakshyami, Guhyam Brahma Sanatanam, Yatha Chamaranam Prapya, Atma Bhavati Gautama, Antata idam pravakshyami, Guhyam Brahma Sanatanam, Yatha Chamaranam Prapya, Atma Bhavati Gautama, Antata idam pravakshyami, Guhyam Brahma Sanatanam, Yatha Chamaranam Prapya, Atma Bhavati Gautama, Antata idam pravakshyami, Guhyam Brahma Sanatanam, Yatha Chamaranam Prapya, Atma Bhavati Gautama. Now he stays. Yoni Manye Prapadyante, Yoni Manye Prapadyante, Yoni Manye Prapadyante, Yoni Manye Prapadyante, Sharirattvaya Dehinaha, Sharirattvaya Dehinaha, Sharirattvaya Dehinaha, Sharirattvaya Dehinaha, Sthanu Manyenu Sayyanti, Sthanu Anyenu Sayyanti, Sthanu Anyenu Sayyanti, Sthanu Anyenu Sayyanti, यथा कर्म यथा श्रुतम, यथा कर्म यथा श्रुतम, यथा कर्म यथा श्रुतम, यथा कर्म यथा श्रुतम. जैसा उसका कर्म, जैसा उसके श्रुतम मीन्स नॉलेज एंड संस्कार, जैसी करनी वैसी भरनी. ही विल बी बॉर्न इन एनी ऑफ द योनि. योनिमन्ये प्रपद्यन्ते शरीरत्वाय देहिनः स्थाणुमन्येनु संयन्ति यथा कर्म यथा श्रुतं. योनिमन्ये प्रपद्यन्ते शरीरत्वाय देहिनः स्थाणुमन्येनु स्थाणुमन्येन्तु संयन्ति यथा कर्म यथा श्रुतं. योनिमन्ये प्रपद्यन्ते शरीरत्वाय देहिनः स्थाणुमन्येनु संयन्ति यथा कर्म यथा श्रुतं. योनिमन्ये प्रपद्यन्ते शरीरत्वाय देहिनः स्थाणुमन्येनु संयन्ति यथा कर्म यथा श्रुतं. टुगेदर हन्तत इदं प्रवक्ष्यामि गुह्यं ब्रह्म सनातनं यथा च मरणं प्राप्य आत्मा भवति गौतम. योनिमन्ये प्रपद्यन्ते शरीरत्वाय देहिनः स्थाणुमन्येनु संयन्ति यथा कर्म यथा श्रुतौ. What a beautiful knowledge. As a comprehensively, if you can put in your head, whole idea will come to us. What to do to get moksha and what doing leads to bandhana. Thank you, beta. Om Durjana Sajjana Vyat, Sajjana Shanti Mahapnayat, Shantamucha Bandebhyaha, Muktaschamanyaan Vimochet, Asatoma Sadgame, Tamasoma Jyotirgame, Mrityorma Mritangame, Om Purnamada Purnamidam, Purnat Purnamudachate, Purnasya Purnamada, Purnameva Shishyate Om, Shanti 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 Hari Om, Sri Gurubhyo, Paramarshibhyo, Parabrahmane Shrimatra Om Tatsat Brahmarmana Small Sri, Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai, Geetha Mata Ki Jai, Vedavyas Bhagavan Ki Jai, Ramachandra Bhagavan Ki Jai, Ramayana Mahashastra Ki Jai, Valmiki Bhagavan Ki Jai, Sri Yamadharma Nachiketa Bhagavan Ki Jai, Sri काटोपन श्रुति माता की जय, श्री आदिशंकर भगवान की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, सतनाथ महाराज की आज की आनंद की जय. नमः पार्वती पदे हर हर महादेव हर. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मृति जय राम राम. अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मोक्ष मुक्त गण की जय. भारत माता की जय, सनातन धर्म की जय, वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय, अध्यात्म जीवन विधान की जय, समस्त देशभक्त धर्म भक्त युवा मंडली की जय. थैंक यू बेटा. कल देखेंगे बेटा बाकी. थैंक यू. शंकर